So here we are now, 5 days of growth. As you can see, they are getting taller. They're not quite to the top of the container yet, probably a couple more days, maybe a few more days. I just watered them and I let all the liquid drain out that would drain out. You can see the roots coming out of the bottom, and this is why it's important to not leave any fluid that accumulates in the bottom of this container that I set the planter in, just to like protect my countertops from damage from water. So any water that accumulates in here, it's important to pour that out. So you can see a tiny amount in there right now, and I will pour that out. But it's important that it's completely dry, or as dry as it needs. You don't have to towel dry it, but you just don't want fluid sitting in this container, because then the roots themselves are sitting in water. And if they just sit in water, they have a tendency to rot and start to grow mold. So that seems to be the most common issue that people have when they try to grow sprouts like this. It's very easy to do. All I'm doing is watering them. So that's nice. It's a really easy, simple thing to do. There's not a lot of steps involved. Make a container, add the seeds, add water, do that a couple times a day, wait several days, they'll start to grow. But the problem that people run into is that it will grow mold, and nobody wants to eat mold. So the most important thing is, like I said, making sure any fluid, any water that accumulates in this container gets dumped out, 1, and 2, making sure that there are sufficiently sized holes in your container to let all the water drain out, because the roots are going to grow through the holes. So you don't want holes that are so big that the seeds can fall through, and then you're never going to get them to germinate. But you don't want holes that are too small, so that when the roots grow through, water has a hard time draining out. So it's just about finding that balance, and really that's about what size seeds you're working with. What are you going to grow in there? I've used a cover crop mix here. You can use lots of different things. Wheat berries are very easy to grow. It's basically wheatgrass. You're just sprouting wheat berries, and you can feed that to your chickens.